Welcome to the Application Lab. Today, we are reviewing the duty of reasonable or utmost skill and care in California. When you earn your real estate credential, the state assumes you have more expertise in property matters than the average person walking down the street. Because of that presumed expertise, the baseline expectation is that you will handle every transaction using the proper practices of a capable professional. But having that specialized knowledge does not mean you are expected to know every single detail about a property. In fact, true professional competence starts with knowing exactly where your real estate expertise ends. Imagine touring a house with a buyer. They spot a massive crack in the foundation and ask if it's safe. As an agent, you must not make a structural judgment or act like an engineer to answer that question. Instead, you stay firmly in your lane by advising your client to have a qualified structural inspector review the issue. The rule is simple. A real estate license does not make you an attorney, an accountant, or an engineer. This three-pillar graphic offers a simple memory framework to keep you safe. Know, care, refer. Know your specific role, use care in your duties, and refer outside questions to the right experts. You provide the highest value to your clients not by guessing the answers, but by strictly operating inside your licensed lane and pointing them to outside experts for everything else. Now, does California law require you to provide the exact same level of care to a casual open house visitor as you do to a hired client? This comparison matrix shows how the state splits the two relationships. For a customer, you legally owe reasonable skill and care. For a signed client, that duty increases to utmost skill and care. While the legal wording shifts from reasonable to utmost, both standards are built on the same foundation. In every interaction, the licensee is required to act as a competent real estate professional. Whether you are answering a quick question for a customer or negotiating a complex contract for a client, your baseline duty is to offer solid real estate guidance without crossing into the territory of other licensed professions. When you sit down for your exam, you need to watch closely for scenario questions where an agent tries to answer something outside their real estate expertise. This diagram illustrates how to navigate these questions on the test. When a prompt covers legal advice, taxes, or structural analysis, look for the answer that has the agent referring the person to a competent professional in that specific field. Let's do a quick recap. First, agents are expected to act as competent professionals because of their presumed skill. Second, agents must never perform duties outside the specific scope of their real estate license. Third, in California, customers receive reasonable care while clients receive utmost care. Ultimately, professional success relies on using your skill exclusively within your license and knowing exactly when to step back and call in another expert. Follow the Application Lab for real estate concepts made simple.